Recently, I did a video talking to Grace Fodor, who's the founder of Studio 10, the fabulous makeup range that's specially for mature skin. And she talked us through a product of hers called Youth Lift Glow Plexion. And it's a primer. But it's so much more than a primer. It's, as she says, a radiance creme, which really does make your skin look radiant. It's a highlighter, it's an illuminator, it makes your makeup stay in place, and it really is amazing stuff. So I just wanted to try it today for you and show what it can do. So, first of all, I've got a moisturizer here, and it's by Green People, which is one of my favorite all-natural brands, and I've been using them on and off for years. And this is their from their Nordic Roots range, and it's the Apple Complex moisturizer. And the reason I've got it here is so this primer goes on underneath your makeup, underneath your foundation. And I just find, I often just wear serums, but whenever I'm going to apply the primer, I always apply a moisturizer first. So I was just going to put this on, put the primer on, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by showing you what happens when you mix a bit of moisturizer. So I'm going to put some moisturizer there. I'm going to add a little bit of primer. Because on no makeup days when you don't really want to use foundation and you want a very natural look and you're applying your moisturizer, this is a lovely thing to do. So I'm just going to see what that looks like and show you. And then I'll put some more of the primer on top so that you can see how it works with the foundation. So this is just on a day where you're just putting your skin products on, you're putting a bit of moisturizer on, and you don't want to wear any makeup. I don't think I put too much of this on my neck, actually. So I just put a couple of drops, as you can see, into my moisturizer. So I have no makeup on. So just that little bit of, I mean, it's still sinking in. But I think you can see that this primer just really perks up your skin and gives it a glow. So this is my skin with the primer in the moisturizer and absolutely no makeup. So that's why it's called a radiance creme and an illuminator, because that's what it does. But as I was saying, I always apply a moisturizer rather than a serum before I apply the primer, because it goes on so much easier that way. Right, so I only put a couple of drops in there. So I'm going to put a bit more on. So I've got my moisturizer on, I've got a bit of primer, and I'm going to add a little bit more because I think this stuff is absolutely amazing. I mean, it just, you know, it really does give your skin that lit from within look. And you know, there are not many things that are going to do that, to really make a difference. And that's everything that Studio 10 is really about, and why I love them so much, and why I've put them in the Ageless shop, because they make a real visible difference for mature women. So, right, I wonder if I've got enough on. I haven't put a lot on. So I've just got a little bit on. Right, and now I'm going to apply the Studio 10 foundation. Which is called Age Repair Perfect Canvas, and I use it in a medium. So there we are, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to apply it with their double-ended brush, which is, as anyone who watches my videos knows, I use all the time. And this foundation is so easy to apply. So I apply it with the rounded end of the brush. This is the stippling end, so it sort of blends it for you. So as you can see on this side of my face, let's look. I'm going to put it on just on one side of my face so we can compare. I mean, you can apply the foundation as, do you know, I've got a mirror here, but I keep looking in the camera rather than the mirror. Right, so let's stipple. Yeah, there's actually no point in me having a mirror here because I just never look in it. Right, so, all right, let's see the difference in the mirror. Okay, so I don't have a lot of foundation on, just a bit. But as you can see, having the foundation with the primer, I mean, although the primer looks so nice on its own, but it really does make your skin look kind of flawless, don't you think? Okay, I'm going to put it everywhere now. Okay. Do you know what? There's a flaw in this system with this mirror because the phone takes up most of the space. So, you know, I have to see in this mirror, I have to sort of look round the phone. It's not, it's so difficult being a YouTuber. I can't tell you the things we have to deal with. Okay, put a little bit in the neck. As you can see, I mean, I'm no makeup artist. I just shove it on, really. All right, there you go. All right. So that is me with moisturizer and primer and foundation, but with no other makeup. Well, actually, I've got a bit of mascara on, but other than that. So I think you can see that this primer is absolutely amazing. You can also use it as highlighter. So, you know, you just use highlighter on the tops of cheekbones and things like that. I mean, I would normally apply my blush over there, the lovely creamy blush Plexion. So this little bit of highlighter. Now, the other thing is, this primer can also be used as a primer on your eyes. I'm just going to use fingers because I think in some instances fingers really are best. And then not only does it set your makeup up and help it last on your eyes, it also gives your eyes just a rather nice glow. So I think it's quite nice. I'm going to put a bit more on the lid because this is actually, it just gives your eyes a bit of a lift. It's so versatile. It's so versatile. So it's a no makeup look, but it just gives a little bit of a lift to your eyes. And then if you do put some makeup on top of this, it's going to last. So I do find that a lot of makeups melt, eyeliner melts, and eyeshadows melt. So with this, it is going to stay. So I have never really been one for primers. I've worn the odd one, and sometimes a makeup artist has put it on me, when I'm doing a shoot. But for myself, I never wear a primer. But since I've discovered this, I have been completely converted because I think it just gives your skin such a glow. So it's so much more than a primer. I mean, sod the priming bit, it's the glow bit that I like, and the fact that it just makes your skin look more radiant. So, it's great if it makes your makeup last. That is really, really good. But for me, this is all about the glow. So, as I said, I've put it in the Ageless shop, and if you want to check it out, you can see it there.